everyone, it's BDevine again, and I'm here with another little segment called Frequently Asked Questions about the Angels and the Archangels. Because I get so many all the time, I thought I would put them in categories, so if you're ever looking for something, you can look it up and find your answer, hopefully. So the first question that I got was, how do I know what the angels look like? And this is a marvelous question because you don't. What the angels want you to do, in fact, is create a vision of them for yourself. So we've seen how angels are depicted in books and in the Bible and everything like that, and they're seen with wings because they are meant to fly through the realms and all those sorts of things. But what I've noticed about angels is that they will come to you in many different disguises. Sometimes we see angels walking around the streets, or someone who comes to help you after you've had a car accident and it's just a normal person, but it's actually an angel who's showing you themselves in that way because you would recognize that. Sometimes they will show themselves to you with the wings and all those sorts of things. But most of the time, you are going to have to use your imagination of what you would like the angel to look like, or as I do with myself, is I imagine the colours, because I'm a very type of colourful person. So really, the angels are energy. So you need to decide what you think the energy of the particular angel you're asking for will look like and feel like. That means maybe studying about the differences in the angels that as are depicted by many books that are out there. And so, for example, Archangel Michael is known as the protector archangel. So for some people that may mean that he looks like a Spartan warrior. Okay, for some people it may mean that he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub. For some people it may mean that he just looks like a very strong type of Arnold Schwarzenegger type of person. For other people, it's just a gentle looking soul. So it's really up to you to decide what you think the angels look like. And when you are not thinking about this, like for example, I remember seeing Archangel Michael in three different ways. The first way, he was really tall and huge, and his knees were at ceiling height. And I saw him just in armour, like, old-fashioned medieval type armour. I saw him like that in my mind's eye. And another time I saw Archangel Michael, and he was just a normal man with like long hair, long brown hair, big blue eyes, and he was wearing a suit. And another time I've seen Archangel Michael, and you just know the energy when it comes in, and he was just wearing normal, clothes, like a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. So Archangel Michael, all the angels will come to you in different ways, but how you see them is always going to be up to you. Now, the other thing about vision with the angels and vision with your guides and anything like that is it always comes from your intuition first. Your feeling about something becomes a sensation throughout your body, and this becomes the vision. So you'll see flashes of things. Over time, you'll see the colour of Archangel Michael, which is like a deep blue or a light blue, just in the blue family, from what I have experienced anyway. You'll see this colour everywhere. You might see a symbol of the angels, which is always a feather, for example. And maybe you can ask for your archangel or your angel to show you something that is specific to you. So it may be that it shows you a cat walking down the street and you're like, my God, I love cats, that's my sign. It may show you the daddy long legs, which is Archangel Michael's also. Another thing that we know when Archangel Michael is around is when we see daddy long legs, as I look up in my corner of my room and I can see two. So they're there in that way. You just need to first accept, and I'm always going to say that to you guys because there's so many people that say, yeah, but I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it. Everybody else can do it. And that is what stops you, dear friends, from getting anywhere, is that feeling of, it's almost like you're saying, I want to, but I can't do it. So I want to, but I can't do it. And, you're just pushing and pulling against yourself. The other thing is what you're expecting to see. So you're expecting to close your eyes in meditation or something and suddenly see a huge big person standing there, and then you open your eyes and there's the person standing there. It does happen. More than likely it's not going to happen to you, not for a while, not until you accept this in your life. So first imagine colors. First ask for, for example, Archangel Michael, he's kind of the easiest one to get to know first. What does he look like to you? What do you think he might look like? He is going to show himself to you in that way. When you actually start to trust your feeling, trust what you're seeing around you, look for the signs around you, believe that you can do this, it all comes about. So the question was, how do I know what the angels look like? You choose what they look like. You decide what they look like. You have a vision in your mind, what you think that they are, and that is how they will eventually show themselves to you. You will sense them before that. You might even see them in dreams before you actually see them in your vision. Trust your feeling of what you think and stick to it. That is how you'll get to know the difference between each of the angels as you go along. So I hope that answered your question out there, and if you've got more questions about angels, put them down in the comments here. I'm writing them all down in my little book so I can get through them all. You can ask about spirit guides, you can ask about the angels, you can ask about the archangels, you can ask about love and relationships, things that are on your mind about spirituality, and I will do my best to obviously follow my intuition and bring you the answers that I feel are relevant. So thank you, and till the next video, it's goodbye from me. Bye!